Good morning. I'm sorry. Good morning, beautiful people of the world. Good morning. It is hump day. Yes, it is. It's caught in the door. It's hump day. It's Wednesday, July 9th, 2025. I'm on my way to get a mammogram and an ultrasound. I think I told you all, or I mentioned to you all, that they said that they saw something in my right breast when I had my last mammogram. So they want me to come back and do an ultrasound and another mammogram. So it's a follow-up mammogram. So that is where I am on my way to. I'm on my way to the doctor to get this mammogram. And my appointment is at 10 o'clock, and it is 9:20, I think. What time is it? 9:31. So I need to be there by 9:45. So I already pre-checked in on my Live Well app, so I don't have to do that. So that'll save me some time. I don't think I have a copay for this. But then I have a doctor's appointment at 5 o'clock, or close to 5, 4:50, for my foot, to go see the podiatrist. And I'm going to ask him for another note for me to stay out of this boot for another week, for 1 week. I'm going to ask him for that. And I'm going to hope and pray that he does not want to give me another shot in my foot. I'm praying that he does not. But we're going to see. So, anywho, you all, good morning. Happy day. Happy Wednesday. Hump day. Get your hump on today. I do plan to come live later on this afternoon or later on this evening. That is the plan. That is the master plan. I'm not sure if I am or not. It just depends on what happens, what's going on. Ooh, we'll see. I don't know. But I am ready to get this over with, because they've been asking me and telling me and asking me and saying, you need to come get a mammogram, you need to come get a mammogram. I'm like, yeah. So I'm going on to getting this done, get this over with. I solicit your prayers. By the time you see this, I plan to come back and give you all a follow-up, an update. I'm included in this video. And let you all know what was said, what happened, and what's going on. Then Saturday, got to take this car and get this belt replaced, because it's still making noise. And that little bull crap that I bought didn't do nothing. Spent $12 on that can. And some other announcements. I have 2 Shein hauls. Now, I didn't buy these. I bought these items. It's not many. It won't be. The package hasn't come in. It won't be this weekend. It probably will be next weekend. This weekend, I'm doing a Style Week haul. I had to email them to tell them that the clothing did not fit. It did not fit. It didn't fit. It has no stretch. I can't wear them. So they emailed me back apologizing and saying that they'll take what I'm saying in consideration. I did tell them that I do plan to still show the items to you guys, but I couldn't wear them. I could not wear them. No stretch, no ruching, no nothing. When I say nothing, I mean nothing. I'm like, what kind of bull cracker knuckle stuff is this, Oh boy. Oh it's tight over here. I might have to go on the other side. There's no parking space. Okay, so they made this kind of tight. Let's see if I can get in here. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, it's tight. It's tight. It's tight. It's tight. I think I can get in here. I think I can squeeze little mama in here. Yep. Yeah. I was able to get in here. So you guys, I'm going to go in here, get this mammogram done, and this ultrasound. And I will be back to give you all an update. It's kind of tight on my hand. I think I made this too tight. Too tight. Need to loosen this up some. Ooh. My head is so sore. So sore. Okay. Ooh, it's giving me a headache. Take this straight around here. Oh, yeah, that feel better. My head is where she was putting that ponytail with them hairpins. My head is still very sore. So, all right, y'all. Going to in here. And I will see you guys in a minute. I'll give you all an update. I'll come back and let you all know what happened. Okay? All right. See you all in a little while. Okay. Hello again. I'm back. So I just left from having my mammogram and ultrasound. Of course, you know I was nervous. I'm not going to sit here and tell you all I wasn't nervous. But God is good. Everything is good. Everything is good, you all. Everything is good. So first I had the mammogram, which I think is just ridiculous, the way that this machine smashed your breast down like a goddamn pancake. It hurt like hell, and the bigger your titties are, the more it hurt. Real talk. The bigger them titties are, the more it hurt. I ain't lying. Push y'all back some. So, it hurt. That shit hurt. I don't know who came up with that goddamn machine. I don't know if it was a man. It had to be a man to invent the machine. I don't know why you gotta smash these titties down like into a pancake to see what you need to see. But anyway, y'all. So I'm always nervous whenever I go for a mammogram. Breast cancer does not run in my family. However, that does not mean that you cannot get breast cancer, right? But I was confident and I was cool and I was nervous. But then when they took me, they said I had to go for this ultrasound, and she was moving the thing on my breast. You know, if you ever had an ultrasound, you know the little thing. If you haven't ever had an ultrasound, when you go have an ultrasound, they put this gel on your breast or wherever so that they can see whatever it is that they need to see more clearly so they can get a better image. I've had many ultrasounds. I've had an ultrasound when I was pregnant, of course, to see the baby. I've had an ultrasound on my ovaries. I've had an ultrasound on my cervix. So I've had many ultrasounds, okay? And I've also had, this is not the first ultrasound. Let's seatbelt, y'all. I'm sorry, it's twisted. This is not the first ultrasound that I've had on my breast. So I wasn't really nervous, but whenever they say we want you to have an ultrasound, your first mind is like, why? What is it that they need to see, more clearly? So it does make you nervous. You know what I'm saying? It makes you nervous. It makes you say, I hope it's nothing serious. You know what I'm saying? But to God be the glory. There was nothing. And like I told you all, I have two good friends that I graduated from high school with. They both, one has breast and one has stomach. And so it's always my prayer that I am okay, and as I said, my family does not, we do not, that's not something that runs in my family. However, it's still something that you need to get checked out, and I've had, like I said, I've had many ultrasounds. I've had a colonoscopy. I've had a colonoscopy. I've had many things, excuse me. With that being said, I'm okay, and I thank you all for your love, your support, and your prayers, for always praying for me. But as I said, whenever you have to go for these types of tests, it always makes you nervous and just a little uneasy, just a little uneasy. But as I said, all is well. And I went on. I did what I needed to do, and everything is okay. So I thank God for that. I thank God for His amazing and abundant grace, and for just letting everything be okay. So one of the things that the technician said was that the doctor, they gave me a letter, and okay, I don't know why you're sitting there. They gave me a letter, and they said that they want me to come back in 6 months, in January. And so she said, the doctor was like, why she wait so long to come? Well, first of all, I had a mammogram last year in May of last year. Okay. So when I had that mammogram, they said that they saw something on the image, right? So they told me that they wanted me to come back, and they wanted me to have another mammogram, and they wanted me to have an ultrasound. Okay, so fine. Well, the problem is that when I tried to come back, I couldn't get an appointment. So the doctor said, why she wait so long to come back? Well, you can't get an appointment. You can't get an appointment. I made this appointment in. Okay, let me back up. So the last time I went, okay, so I had that ultrasound, that mammogram in May. They said that they saw something. So then they said, we want you to come back and have another ultrasound and a mammogram and an ultrasound. So I made the appointment. They tell me, oh, we don't have nothing on Saturday. So at that time, I had used a lot of my vacation time for whatever reason, I don't know. And at that time, we wasn't getting any sick days. We didn't get sick days until last year. So I didn't have any time. So I said, well, do you have anything on a Saturday? Oh, we don't have Saturday appointments. So you don't have anything that is conducive to working people who work a regular Monday through Friday job, right? So I couldn't get an appointment. So I was just like, well, it's going to have to wait because I can't get an appointment, you know. And I wasn't going to take a day off without pay. Now, that's another problem with this job. This job does not give us enough vacation, and we don't get enough personal days, and we don't get enough sick. We get one personal day out of 365 days a year. I get 18 vacation days, and it's 365 days in a year. And I get six sick days, but it's based on the hours that I work. So I have to accrue a sick day, and I only get six of those. So I'm going to say it again. We live in a world where they don't even give you enough time off to take care of your business. You know, none of that. So I thought about getting FMLA, but with FMLA, the Family Medical Leave Act, you don't know what FMLA is. With FMLA, you can take a vacation day. You can take a paid vacation day, but it still will go out of your vacation bank. Or you can take a FMLA day and not get paid. Now, I used to do that when I didn't have no house and I didn't have the bills that I have. So I thought about getting FMLA, but I can't miss a day. I can't miss pay. I can't miss no pay. Now, if I have enough money, you know, in the bank to cover my bills, then I could be able to do that. But I used to do it. I've had FMLA before, and I used to use it all the time. You know, when I was sick, when something was going on with me, something was going on with Chris, or I had to take my mama to the doctor or whatever. But FMLA don't do me no good because I ain't trying to miss no pay. I ain't, you know. So I need my money. I need my coins. Okay, so I'm going to work. So this January, I will have 13 years on my job. And after 14 years, I get an additional 5 vacation days. But what job don't give you enough vacation, enough personal, and enough sick? We're not robots. We humans. And things happen with human beings. Your kids get sick, your wife, your husband, your mom, your dad, your pets. People have babies, people have surgeries, graduations. You get sick. I don't understand. I do not understand this system that we work under or we work in, where you don't get adequate days to take care of your personal business. You could be closing on a house, closing on some property. You don't get enough time. So, with that being said, I could not make this appointment. So she says to me, well, yeah, she was just wondering why it took you so long to come. Oh, shit. Why did I come down this way? I meant to go up one more. I didn't mean to turn here. I meant to go up one more street. Turn right here. And she was like, yeah, she was just wondering. And so I said, I can't get no appointment. I said, y'all don't work on Saturday. There are, you know, I work too, you know. And she was like, yeah, you're right. Yeah, you know. Yeah. So what are y'all talking about? You all don't accommodate the working class people. And then you all want to say, why you wait so long to come to the doctor? Every time you call, y'all don't never have nothing. I don't see my primary doctor until September. Again, every time I call to get an appointment, either for myself or for Chris, oh, she don't have any appointment for 7 for the next 6-7 months. Like, are you serious? You know what I'm saying? So it's not that people are not trying to go to the doctor. It's not that people are not trying to get checked out. But if you don't have nothing available and I gotta wait 8 months to see a doctor, shit, I'll be dead. I had something growing out my damn ear. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, they try to get on you about you not having or not coming to the doctor, but yet they do not accommodate you. So if you don't accommodate me, and the last time when I went to the doctor the last time and had a mammogram, it was on a Saturday. So the technician who was doing my mammogram today, she was like, so I said, you all used to work on Saturday. What happened? She said the doctors that have to come here to look at the mammogram images don't want to work on Saturday. I said, really? She said, yeah. She said, you're right, they used to. She said, we just, she said, I said, I know. I said, because I was here last May. She said, yeah, I'm looking in your chart. She goes, right after that, they stopped. So I just, you know, I said, because she the same thing. She said, how come it's been a while since you've been here? Can't get no goddamn appointment. And you all only do appointments during the week. And I told her, I said, I don't have a job like that where I can just take off. Like, y'all gonna pay my bills? Y'all gonna pay this light bill, this gas bill, this mortgage? You know, if I take a day off to come up in here? And this is why they talk about early prevention for women, for everybody. You know, if we called it early, how the hell are y'all gonna catch anything early when you don't have appointments available, when people don't work on the weekend, on a Saturday? I don't understand. I don't understand it. I gotta get some money out of here. I gotta pay the guy for looking at my air conditioner. I'm gonna turn you all this way because I don't want y'all looking at my business. Okay? Turn y'all this way. But it's just ridiculous though. I need to back up some. So, you know, they talk about early prevention for this, that, and the other, but yet, you know, but yet they don't provide things for people that work. I don't understand that. I'm like, y'all gotta work with people. You know, y'all gotta accommodate people. Y'all don't want to accommodate people, but yet you want to tell people that they need to get this stuff done. You know, come on now, y'all gotta work with us. Y'all got to work with us. And they don't work with you. You know, they don't accommodate the working person. So, I mean, you know, you have to do what you gotta do. thinking about doing? I'm thinking about while I'm off and I got this little time, this little window. I think I'm going to go to Midas right now and I'm going to have them look at my car and see if they can look at it while I'm off. So I got a foot doctor appointment at 4:50. You see what I'm saying? When you have a day off during the week, you're trying to handle and get a lot done. And the only reason I have how many vacation days do I have? I have 3 vacation days and 1 personal day left. And so, I'm going on my cruise. And so I'm trying to save those days for my cruise because I'll be gone Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So I think I got 2 vacation days and a personal day. So Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And then that Monday, I'm off because it's a holiday. It's Columbus Day. I'm off on Columbus Day anyway. So on Columbus Day, I'm off on Columbus Day, and what I'm going to do is the day after Columbus Day, I'm going to call in sick because I have another sick day in October. I should have more than enough sick time if I don't take off between now and October, which I don't foresee myself doing. But I do know that I got to wait for to get another sick day. So I took 8 hours today. I had a day and a half. So that other hour, whatever that other half is, I think I get 6 per year. So I took this one in July. So I probably won't get another sick day until like September, something like that. So I'll need that. Unless if I get another day, another sick day, then I need to take Christopher to get his appointment, which they haven't called. He does cardiac rehab. But like I said, it ain't enough time. I don't have enough days. He missed it last year. He didn't do the cardiac rehab last year. So I don't know. They haven't called to say because he has to do these appointments up until 18. So next year be the last year that he will have to do the cardiac rehab program. And then he'll be done. And then he won't have to have, he won't have to have his heart monitored. So he missed last year's appointment. So he really needs to go this year. But they haven't called me to say they need to do, why did I miss last year's appointment? He's been going every year since he had the surgery. But again, it's only me. I'm the one who do all the running around, taking him here, taking him there for this, that, and the other, and the third. As I've been all my life, all his life, I should say. Sometimes I just be like, I just wish somebody would do something for him, to take him where he needs to go, take him to the barber shop, run him here, run him there. Like for instance, yesterday, he was at home because he was going to this baseball game. So instead of him being at my mama's house, he was at my house. So of course, he was hungry. So he wanted me to Uber him some food. So I had to Uber him some food. And then I was over by my house checking on some addresses. So I had went to Dunkin' Donuts. So I took him a breakfast sandwich. And then he was back on the phone at like 1 o'clock. I'm hungry. This man don't even care if this boy eat. He don't even say, here, I'll send you $25 a month or $50 a month just for him to get a haircut. His haircut is $40 every 2 weeks. I ain't even going to get my hair done. this coming Friday, because I got some bills to pay. I did go get my nails and my feet done yesterday, so it was either get my hair done or get my nails or my feet done. So I said I'm gonna go get my nails and my feet done, because I had a nail that was lifting up, and I'm like, I'm gonna wait to go get my hair done, because you know I can wash it. I washed this myself, put this on myself, because I do know how to do a little something myself. But you know, I got too much stuff to pay. I gotta pay the light bill, the gas bill. I ain't paid that yet. I gotta pay the lawn man. I gotta pay the water bill. I mean, it's just a lot, you know. It's just a lot. So it's like you gotta sacrifice something, you know. And then the next pay period, I gotta pay that extended amount in that mortgage, you know. So I'm always, I guess that's why I got so much gray hair, because I'm always worried about money. I'm always thinking about money, always worried about money, always thinking about bills. I just got too many of them. I still got my bed and my washer and dryer to pay on. I can't tell y'all the last time I paid on that. I called them up and told them, I said, you just gonna have to, I said, I'm sorry, but I think they sent one of them to collections already, so I'm like, whatever. I mean, I just got to the point in my life that I'm like, I can only do so much. It's just me. It's one check, one salary, one income coming in. It's only so much I can do. You know, my mama helps, but you know, she on a fixed income herself, you know, but she does help me, and I appreciate that. And then Christopher goes back to school next month. I have to buy school uniforms. Then it's his graduation fees, whatever those fees are gonna be. I don't know. Then it'll be time for prom and graduation. So the money that I get when I get my income tax return, I hope I get a little bit more now that I'm in the house. You know, that money is gonna go towards his prom, you know, and his graduation. I already told him, I said, listen, we not going way out for prom. You gonna have, I'm gonna set it out. It's gonna be nice. You're gonna have a nice prom. You're gonna have a nice send-off. You're gonna have a nice send-off. I promise you on that. But I am not getting into debt over no prom and no graduation. Now, I am not here to judge anybody who do all of that for their children. I feel like you should do what you can afford. Even if you go overboard, that's fine. It's your child. You know what I'm saying? That's your child. I hate when you get a mammogram, you can't put on no deodorant. I hate that. Oh, I hate that. I can't wait to get home and get my deodorant. But I'm finna go to Midas right now. I ain't funky, y'all. I did take a shower this morning. I washed under my arms real good. But you know, when you get a mammogram, you can't put on no deodorant. I had on this. He probably ain't going nowhere. I put on this necklace. And I had the mammogram done. She was like, turn the neck. You can keep the necklace on. I had to take my earrings off and turn the necklace around. But I told him, I said, I'm not spending a lot of money on prom. Okay? We're not doing all of that. I'm not gonna second change you. But I'm not. He don't come from a 2-parent home. I'm not spending thousands of dollars on prom. I'm glad he a boy and he ain't a girl, because you all know the girls, you got to spend more. Hair, nails, feet. The dresses alone are between $1,200 and $1,500. Now I'm gonna tell you this. I found him a tux. We found him a tux, and he really liked this tux, and it was sharp. So I asked him. I said, you like this tuxedo? We found it in a men's store in the mall. He said, that's sharp. That's cold. it had studs on it, like some the bling, and he really liked it. I said, well, and I think it was like $300 to $400 for that tux. It might have been more, it might have been less. I can't remember now. It was a while. But he told me to wait because he said, because if I go on prom with a girl who he wants to go with, I don't know who that might be. He said, I want to match her. He said, so I don't want to get this until I know if I'm going to have a date or if I'm really going to have a date. So I said, okay. So I just told him, I said, we not. And whoever he go on prom with, I'm telling y'all this right now. And I know y'all gonna say, Sherelle, or Cece, that's mean. But if this girl come from a 2-parent home, I'm not helping with no decorations for their house, because I'm going to decorate my own house for Chris. And what I decorate over there is what I'm gonna pay for, because my girlfriend's son went on prom and they had to send off at the girl's house. So because my girlfriend was having all of her family come and meet at the girl's house, family and friends, she had to help decorate. She gave her money to decorate, her house. And I told her, I said, I ain't doing that. I said, I ain't doing that, because I'm going to have a prom send off at my house. And whoever he decide to go with, y'all can follow. We can go over to the girl house. And y'all can come back. Y'all come back here and we can party until he get home, or whatever the case may be. But I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it. I'm not paying for 2 prom send-offs. We ain't going to have, because I'm having something at my house. So, hopefully, hopefully whoever he take or whatever, her parents or parent will let her come to my house. Now that I'll pay for. I'll pay for the car, for the limo. If they want to do a prom send off at my house, I don't know how it's gonna go, but I can tell you this much: I ain't paying for both. That I ain't gonna do. Now that I ain't gonna do. I'm not gonna do that. I'm hungry. I am hungry, but I got to go down here. I got to go down here and get this checked out. I'm gonna see if they'll. I'll see how busy they are. They real busy. I'll take it back on Saturday. But since I got this little time in between, this little window, I'm gonna go see. But yeah, but I ain't paying for both things. That I ain't gonna do. I don't know if y'all can hear that. That sounds horrible. But I'm just not willing to pay for both of that. I'm just not willing. So, because it's too expensive. It's just too expensive. And people be spending all this money for prom, send-offs and stuff. And I get it. I understand. It's beautiful. It's the last year of actual, schools. It's the coming out and the end of their school years, and I get that, but I'm not doing it. I'm not spending no $6,000, $5,000. The most I'm willing to spend is about $2,000. I'm gonna have food. I'm gonna have the house decorated. I'll pay for the balloons I'll pay for for his banners and stuff like that. I want to pay for a graduation sign to put in my front yard. wish I had went home because I'm hungry. And I know Chris is going to be calling me in a minute saying, I'm hungry. But you know, like every little piece of time that you have, you try to utilize it. You know what I'm saying? You try to utilize it. So if I could get this done today, that would be good. And I won't have to come here on Saturday. I can do something else on Saturday, you know? Because if I come here on Saturday morning, I got to be here early. So anyway, you all, I took up enough of your day, enough of your time. I do plan to come live later. So yeah, I plan to come live later. But I am going to go, and I'm going to let you all go, I should say. I'm going to let you all go. I'm going to let you all, yeah, I'm going to let you go. I need to go to the, and that's another thing. I ain't been to the grocery store I don't know how long. It's a shame, but I don't go to the grocery store. People say, how you eat? I buy this, I buy that as I go along. But I ain't even been to the grocery store. I need to go. For one, I never really cook, so that's why I don't go to the grocery store. And a lot of times the things that I buy, like I said, I buy as I go. Like fruit and stuff like that, I buy, you know. So anywho, I definitely am gonna let you all go. I will see you all later, hopefully, prayerfully, after I go to the foot doctor. I see him at 4:50. So, you all have a great day, have a beautiful day, have a blessed day, and we'll chat on the live, or if not, we'll chat in the next video. Okay? All right. God bless you. See you real soon. Bye.